What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. I don't know when and who Spence gonna fight next, but I'm glad that he gonna pick somebody good. He gonna keep to his word and fight top fighters. The reason why I say that is he got to rematch with Terrence Crawford. That rematch has got to happen. You know, it wouldn't be smart for him to do it next, especially if him and Derrick James ain't working together no more. And the fact that Spence haven't addressed him and Derrick James, if they parted ways, who's to say they're not going to resolve their problems? You know, Spence might break down and give him a little something that'll make him happy. You never know. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna slam the door shut and just say Errol and Derrick James ain't working together no more, because, like I said, he haven't announced a new trainer yet, not to my knowledge. And whoever he get, they need to probably start getting to work now. Errol can pretty much get himself in shape. He's been boxing long enough, but you do need a trainer to work on certain things and to point some things out to you, before you go into the fight. I heard people saying Derrick James was telling him all the right stuff in the corner. Yeah, he was. But was y'all working on this stuff you talking about in training camp? Don't look like it. Look to me like Derrick James was scouting while the fight was going on. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like Derrick James was seeing what Crawford had while he fighting Errol. You should have been checked all that out. That's why he was telling him the right thing, because he was just now really scouting the boy right, if you ask my opinion. You can hear it in his voice when, he was specific. Y'all should have been specifically working on that stuff before the fight started. Like Crawford and his team they was ready for every mistake Errol made. They've been watching film. They've been preparing for this fight. And Errol and Derrick James, I have to go with what Tim Bradley said. They did not respect Crawford. Everything in that ring show you that Errol was either something was really bad wrong with him, or they just did not really have no respect for Crawford coming into the fight, and came in there and got a rude awakening, similar to when Ali went in there with Joe Frazier the first time, and had been out for a bunch of years. I think Ali had been out the ring two years or so. He did have a tune-up fight, though, before he fought Frazier, a couple of them. Errol had been out the ring 18 months, had been out the ring almost 2 years before that. And then you gonna throw him in the ring with Terrence Crawford, and your trainer got 4-5 more people he trying to train at the same time while you finna be in the biggest fight of your career. That's what happened. And it ain't, like I done said this 1,000 times, ain't no coincidence that Frank, Errol, and Mel all look bad last year. I just feel like he didn't give none of them enough time, because it's only 24 hours in a day. You gotta sleep. I don't know if he still got his job or not. That he used to always talk about. I don't hear him talking about the job no more, but there's only 24 hours in a day. Real talk. And you're only one person. Somebody gonna get a bullshit, go get some bull, not gonna get your best coming in there at the end of the day, and you tired. You've been training dudes all day. I mean, somebody be getting the short end of the stick. That'll make you overlook things that if you was just focused on one fight or the main fight, you would have seen all this before he got in the ring. I think Derrick James finally took a good look at Crawford while he was beating the shit out of Errol. And I mean, that's why I say I couldn't give him. I can't pay you for this. Sent me out here like this. And so I mean, I just think it's a lot of overreaction. Because Errol lost that fight, and a lot of people lost money. Shit, I did too. But that ain't the end of the world. And I think Errol is gonna be the same guy he always was. I think with another trainer, I think Errol would be a better fighter if he go get the right one, because the mistakes he been making, with the overreaching, and throwing too many jabs, like throwing 3, 4, 5 jabs in a row sometime, and right there for the counter punch. There's a lot of stuff he's been doing, swinging big and getting off balance. He's just been getting away with it. And Crawford didn't let him get away with nothing. He was on top of everything. I mean, you got to respect that dude for that. I do. You know, you gotta get that man mad love for that. You know, he came to fight a championship fight. You know, he came championship fight ready. You know, I never doubt him again. You know, although I rock with Spence, Crawford is a beast, and ain't no other, and it ain't no if. You know, it just ain't no denying that. Anybody say Crawford ain't the real deal, that's hate. That's straight hate. That boy came in there and fought his ass off. You know, and and Bo Mack did a damn good job. They had a hell of strategy. He was just doing shit like Earl won the first round. The second round, Bud knocked him down. He won that round. Third round, Earl win it too. Damn, man, somebody almost, man, y'all ought to see what I'm looking at on the highway, man. I almost had this, man, somebody done just bagged this shit up. Hold on, let me flip it for y'all. Damn, I can't flip it. I wish y'all could see this shit. Yeah, but man, you know, Earl gonna be all right, dog. He really is, man. I wish y'all could have seen what just happened on the highway. Some dude in a truck, man, he just, it's like he just, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He just turned his car like he in a parking lot. And man, I can't even explain. I wish I could have showed it to y'all, man. There's some crazy folks out here in this world, man. But yeah, man, Errol Spence the real deal, man. He ain't nothing changed with him. And like I said, with another trainer, the mistakes he been making, I think that they easily cleaned up if you trying to. I think you know, Earl been beating these dudes up, some of them somewhat with ease. He got through the welterweight division so easy. I think they got a little lackadaisical in there as far as the training, as far as trying to make him fight perfect and not just being that doing what he do. I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, you still gotta clean it up. You know, the stuff that you see that ain't going right. After the Ugas fight, Spence took way too many punches. And that fight, if you go look at some of my old videos, I said, man, Derrick James, they got to go tighten that defense up before they fight Crawford. I just assumed Derrick James was a world-class trainer, and he was going to go in there and fix all that, but he ain't touched it. He came into the same dude, man, and Crawford blasted him up out of there. So I think he might be better off with another trainer if he go get a good one, and he can afford a good one. Go get one of these top dogs to go in there and train you. That's gonna not be scared to say what they gotta say to him, and you know, and show him that, you know, you gotta clean up, you gotta correct some of the shit you doing out here, you know, because all it was little subtle things that he was doing that messed him up in the fight with Crawford. I mean, you know, it was just little subtle things like not being back far enough when he wasn't gonna work, you know, instead of sitting right there in range where Crawford can touch you, popping that jab in his face. I mean, it's a lot of little bitty things that he could have done to keep that fight from being like that. And I'm sure if he watched the film, he'd have seen it too and realized, damn, I kind of gave this one away, you know, not to say that Crawford wasn't fighting good, but I mean, it was, you know, it just was little subtle things that Crawford was doing, which shows you how good he really is, you know. But I think Spence is still who he was. I have lost no confidence in him, but I do think it's probably time for him and Derrick James to part ways anyway after seeing that fight with Terrence Crawford. No, you don't have to change his style, but you do. But it's some stuff that needs to be worked on. And he's a good enough fighter and a good enough athlete for a world-class trainer to get him right in no time. Abel Sanchez, there's a lot of them out there. You know, like I said, Barry Hunter, Ronnie Shields. I mean, it's a smorgasbord of good trainers out there, man, that love to see Errol Spence walk in that gym. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. To the next time, it's your man, Spill Dog. I'm out.